Hey, 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 hey! Greetings and salutations to you people of the interwebs. So today we're going to be cracking on with our first Voyager class figure from Transformers War for Cybertron Kingdom. This is Optimus Primal. Again, big cardboard box, small plastic window, trying to save on plastic. I presume we've got, again, artwork, robot mode, beast mode. Look at that. It looks like he's going to mug you there, doesn't he? Oh, give me a change, pal. Yep, so we've got all that going on. Some product shots on the back. This guy has got a palm print from an ape. Here we go. So it's Optimus Primal. Is the gorilla. It changes in 22 steps. Ooh. Oh boy. Okay. Because I've found that from Earthrise to Kingdom, the figures that I've looked at so far seem to be transformations seem to be a bit more complex because they've got that kind of refined masterpiece thing going on. So usual instructions, wardings, stuff going on in the box. Nothing in that hidden in that back tray for this guy. Is swords on the side, and he comes with one of these cards. We have an Optimus Prime card, and you pull back the sticker. Dead. Warning, sorry. Smells funky. So I believe we can put these back. So you get a card and a sticker, so you can put your sticker anywhere really. I'll just put it back on the counter for now. Another thing I've not noticed in the other, I might be remiss because I might have been opening them different ways. On the side flap there, we've got the old Beast Wars logo eyeball, but in the iris of the lizard, it's like a smoke trail and the arc behind it. So I quite like that. That's quite cool. I like that. That's a decent piece of art, and it'll look great in the recycling bin. So let's get this guy out of his twisty ties, shall we? Here we go. 1, 2, that was a doubler. 3, 4, 5. That's not too bad. And he's released free. And then let's just cut these swords out. So yeah, that's a hefty piece of plastic. Feels really solid. So shake that. Not much rattling. It's always a good sign. Yeah, this is Optimus Primal that we know and love from that cartoon, the CGI cartoon Beast Wars. So, let's take a good look at him. What really jumps out to me straight away is, let's go straight to size companion, shall we? Here he is with a Earthrise Deluxe with your standard Marvel Legend figure. So a 6-inch Marvel Legend figure is taller than him. And a vintage G.I. Joe with Zanzibar. See, if we take Impactor, who is a deluxe class, yeah, not much in the height difference there. And with, again, Trailbreaker. Yeah, not much in the height, but even though, you know, there's a little bit of rattling going on with Trailbreaker, there's all these hollow parts, this just feels like a solid piece of plastic, which I think that's kind of what bumps up the price range. So the head is on the ball joint. You can move these cannons back and forth. I've got pegs on them for blast effects. Whoop, that's a bit heavy, too heavy for it. Let's get a smaller. Yep, so you can put blast effects on there. It doesn't come with any, but you can put on there. And they can, yep, swivel like so. Ball jointed head. The arms, there is a bit of a butterfly there. Butterfly joint, full swivel. And then like a universal here. That kind of armor plating or fur, as we could call it, gets in the way a little bit. Bicep swivel. It's not a double jointed elbow, but the hinge on it is so far forward it gives the illusion of being double jointed. There is a mushroom peg here at the fist, so the fist moves and the fingers like mittens. Got mitten articulation here. You can also press down on a button here to reveal some arm cannons that can rotate out, little small cannons, and it's the same on the other side. So he's got all that going on. It's got a waist rotation, no ab crunch. You can flap this butt flap back to give him all the way back there on his legs, all the way forward. They're on universals, so they can go, you can get some high karate going on there, and double jointed knee. There is a calf swivel. I don't know if it rotates all the way around, but there's certainly some articulation here at the calf. There's a little bit up at the foot and a ankle pivot. So yeah, very well articulated guy. Holds his swords. Really well. So yeah, you can come on with your double swords, arm cannons, shoulder cannons. This Optimus Primal is well equipped. You can peg those off, and there are ports on the back here for you to store these away. So here we go. He is a transformer. He's a Beast Wars transformer, and he does transform. So I'll just flip these cannons away. I'm nervous about this one because basically he turns from a robot to an ape. And his ape arms, or his robot arms, or his ape arms, and his robot legs are his ape legs. So if I don't get this right, if I mess this up, then I'm gonna look like a right tumor, aren't I? So I've started off. I folded those feet up there, and we're gonna kind of reduce the legs. I'm gonna swing that round like so. This back panel we're going to swivel around. Maybe move up to there. Let's have a look. Is there anywhere we can hide these cannons? Not sure. Let's see. So it's all about, because I bet that head will go in the chest. At the chest, they'll swap round to reveal the ape head. But it's just decided, figuring out what is locking this chest in place and where the hinge is. I reckon the hinge, I can see a pin joint there, so it's like one of those ones where it's like the first time you do it is kind of the danger. The danger time. After that, once you've done it once, it should be okay to do. Here we can see the head in there. Just fold these arms like so, just to make ourselves feel a little bit better. Right, it doesn't seem to want to fold out, so let's just see where we apply pressure. I'm gonna arms, legs. That's the way it is. It's easy, isn't it? I'm gonna see where I have to apply pressure on this, because I do not want to. Wait, oh. Looking at the instructions, it's this way, but it's not from the arms. Oh, it's not that way. It's the back way. It's the back way. It's the back one. No, I could have made a horrible mistake. Right. So, just one look. I just looked at one. I looked at one instruction. So it's all right. It's fine. So pull that out. Push these in. Let's have a look. Here is Optimus Primal in his ape mode. Look at that face sculpt. That is beautiful. That is. When I first saw the product shots of this, I just love just the mood that is on that. It's like, what the fuck are you up to? he's going for it. So yeah, again, he's got plenty of articulation in this mode, the same as really mostly that he's got in the robot mode, and so you'd have to, you know, cheat him a little bit and move stuff around if you want him on a hind legs or whatever, beating his chest, King Kong style. Oh, yep. Yeah. Great stuff, great stuff. He's after a fight there, eh? Come on, put him up. I can do this all day. Again, you can store the swords. On his back, or, you know, should you wish. He's got thumbs. He could wield a sword if you wanted him to. This gorilla with a sword is a frightening prospect. And again, there's not much in the way of 5mm pegs and ports for you know, the accessories he could have to stick bits of bone armor and whatever, even though obviously Paleotrex's head is made specifically, you know, in shape of the old mace that this guy had on his original figure. But he doesn't have the hardware, you know, to peg in all those different kinds of weaponizer gimmicks. So, you know, you could put it in his hand. It's a 5mm peg and port, so that'll be fine. But other than that, yeah, there's not much going on here that you could stick random stuff to. But all in all, that is amazing. The level of sculpt that's gone into the fur, that moody head, that moody face sculpt, the swords, all this different paint, white paint and, you know, red and white paint on him for his robot mode bits and stuff like that has come out really well. I think, yeah, like I said on a previous video, them reducing the size of the boxes so you can only see that little snapshot of the head, you know, would raise concerns that there may be, they would start to scrimp on the paint jobs. But if anything, I think these are some of the cleanest face or cleanest paint apps I've seen in a while. So that's quite good. Yeah, this joint here, it's a bit, it's a little bit frightening. Just the hinge there. It pegs in so well. Like I say, it's just a little bit scary. Anyway, anywho, this is Transformers Kingdom Primal, Optimus Primal. Strong recommend for all your sword wielding gorilla needs. As always, be excellent to each other, party on dudes, and because we can't be with each other in person, it's through the screen, a bist the fist, bisto, fisto.